Good morning, my loves, and welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. Guess what, guys? We're having, morning tea. I'm being good. I mean, not that there is good or bad, right or wrong, don't worry. But if you've been following my journey, you know I've been working on quitting coffee. We've come to terms with our quitting smoking cigarettes process, which is going absolutely fantastic. I can go with or without, and I'm pretty much at the same place with coffee now. So, yeah, moving on to healthier things. It's not that I am never going to smoke tobacco, because I believe it's one of the 4 sacred herbs. So, I guess apparently we're going to dive right into things this morning. Jiminy crickets. Hi, guys. I'm Tina. And welcome to a very beautiful Thursday on the day that I am recording this. These messages are timeless, and they are meant specifically for you when you click on it and are listening to it, whenever that might be. Just the facts surrounding the day and the date, I feel are useful information for somebody as well. There is, when people say that everything happens for a reason, like, you have no idea the expensiveness of that when we say it so nonchalantly, because literally every little detail is, and there's so many behind the scenes. Okay, carried away. All right. And another thing I like to describe my messages as, and I do call them messages, even though, yes, we do read tarot. Okay, I have a little bit of a new lighting system going on right now, as you can tell. So things might apparently come from up above today. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So anyway, yes. Let's see if I can do this. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. All right. This deck is super awesome because, as you can see, like on the images, she's pretty unique. And, oh, what's going on? Why do I have oily box? I'm going to have to check this out. This is beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know. I had to take a couple days off, you guys. I guess to restore. Everybody needs to take a couple days off, right? It's not work. And that is one thing, actually, on my couple days off that I think was most prominent. This Jupiter retrograde is really killing it. I mean, for me anyway. So yes, it is a Thursday. It is May 2020 when I am recording this. 5/28/2020. 52822. So, okay, let's stick on track because I will talk about Jupiter retrograde in a second. But first and foremost, I want to let you know that I'm cleansing the cards right now with white sage. All right. So, Thursday is the day of green. Green happens to also be the color of your heart chakra, And Thursday is the fourth day of the week, and your heart chakra is your fourth chakra. Today is the day, whenever you are coming to this, is the day you need to focus on your heart chakra. And it was really interesting in the very beginning of my looking up information about the heart chakra, because I like to take just at least I'm trying to stick to one page of like notes, okay? Just to get, I'm learning, I'm in my ascension process, I'm in my awakening process, and so I'm sharing this journey with you, wherever you are, something about some information that I was led to learn this morning, I'm going to share with you today. So, yay! I am super honored to share this space and time with you. Isn't that super cool? Okay, especially concerning the heart chakra. What an honor. Okay, so, the heart chakra is our central point, our spiritual center, where Mother Nature and Source meet in you. That's so freaking cool. Like I've done a few meditations. I believe Kenneth Soares, specifically for me on YouTube, he was a great starting. I think he has a couple where his breathing techniques might meet in the heart. I think it was him. Anyway, I don't know, but I'm mentioning him for a reason. So, let's see. I do have a lot of questions about the food aspect, so I'm going to really start trying to always include the healthy foods that we can eat to stay on balance. They're great reminders for me as well. So today is obviously the day of green, so we're going to eat very green, leafy, natural foods. Kale, broccoli, spinach, matcha. I don't know how to say that. Matcha. Green tea, dandelion, parsley, and kiwi. All right. Oh yeah, the other thing that I found was when I was first starting to look this stuff up, it was really cool because it led in this way, and I knew I should have wrote it down. See? You need to always trust your intuition. Always. It leads you in a flow that is so perfect. And, oh fuck, that's what I was saying before. Interesting enough. Alright, we're pausing on the notes because this is a sidetrack thing. So I used to describe my channel like my messages. Wow, I am all over the place. This is lack of coffee, sorry, probably. But my tea does have caffeine in it, so I don't know. My messages are like, okay, at first I used to say they were like a train, and like Source is the track, and guides and spirits and angels are each of the cars, and my archangels are driving the train, but I'm a car hopper, so I have all these different messages that are like itching to come through, and I have to organize them all. You have to have an ADHD mind to keep up in this. I don't know what else to tell you, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I think it's fun. There was once upon a time in my life that I almost was going to lead a normal life, like an extremely structured, religious life, man-made to a T. I don't even know which man. I don't even know if any of them knew which man. Man, it was strict. Christian-based. Oh, I can't hear. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, Thank you, guides. Anyway, okay. So, like a train, and I'm a car jumper, all right? And sometimes I do jump off the tracks as well altogether, but in the end, it comes around beautifully, and we all end up in the same place. Trust me. It also is just like a beautiful tapestry, and all the different threads and different colors are coming through all at once. And at first, it looks like a mumbled, jumbled mess, but somehow, in the end, it's a beautiful, beautiful message. All right, so in the meantime, I give you something cool to look at, hopefully interesting, I don't know. So that's why I'm always trying to improve the lighting so that you can really see the stuff. Okay, so I will get to the tarot message, and then, you guys, I've been missing reading. So that's what I was going to say too. Yes, this is a tarot reading because I read the tarot cards. And also, we are going to read Ra Bell's Love Wins. Alright, we're in chapter 2, middle of it somewhere. Okay, so let's stay on track because we're already 11 minutes in. We haven't even started. Oh, let me take a sip. Hold on. Alright. I am going to welcome the fairies into this message today. And honestly, it's just because I glanced up and I saw my jar, and then I look over here and I see like the setting we have today. Yes, quite perfect to welcome also not just Source, God, angels, archangels, spirits, guides, passed on loved ones, but also all the fae folk, all right? Anyone that comes in a pure white light that serves our highest good to deliver a message for the collective, a general message that is for you, that you have, somebody out there knows that you've been searching for answers. And so hopefully I'm here to help be a vessel for some of that information that you need. And I am a firm believer, and you were led here for a reason. Even if you think it's just nothing, there will come a point in time where it will be useful. It's just like training for a new job. Honestly, you take all that training for a week or two and all this stinking information, and man, where are you going to put all that, and what are you never going to remember all this and that? But eventually it comes to use. Eventually you realize you remember it. Anyway, I don't know where that came from. So, the element of your heart chakra is air. It's the essence of freedom, openness, freshness, lightness, and simplicity. This is all about to a big, big day about getting back to nature. So again, I love that this scene is the way that it is because with this setup, I want you guys to know, was just by chance. This was like leftover because I just wanted to hurry up, and I pulled some green things around me in there. So you had the essence of green. And now look, it is a perfect day to honor your heart chakra in all things of nature, and especially with the essence of air and the wind. All right, a very beautiful thing to help balance your heart chakra right off the bat. This was the first thing I read, was to go out and immerse yourself in nature. And right now it is abundantly green everywhere. So even if you live in a rural area where there is not much greenery, or I guess you could say forestry, you know, it is okay within your room. When you deliberately breathe your air into your heart chakra, and when you exhale anything that no longer serves you, and you're focusing this energy and you're swirling that green life force of oxygen around your heart chakra and energizing it and getting that green light just bright. Just, I like clover green. Anyway, oh yeah, because it's a very good day. Thursday is a lucky day as well, you guys. All good things come from green, I swear. Like, green is go, you know? Anyway, and you will find, even in the room where you are, your eyes will naturally be drawn to anything green. Pull it out. Pull it out wherever you are. Allow your higher self to see the greenery around you, the life around you, okay? This is our sense of wholeness that lies in the seeds of our inner peace. I'm going to read that again. This is our sense of wholeness that lies in the seeds of our inner peace. All right, it deals with the heart, the lungs, and the thymus gland. This love experienced as a state of wholeness and unity. Love not dependent on anything outside of yourself. It is of hope, compassion, and forgiveness. Oh, beautiful. All right, and so some really good crystals for your heart chakra. Oh, I want to add them for sure. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Emerald, jade, rose quartz, and green tourmaline. The oils in aromatherapy: lavender, rose, chamomile, of course, jasmine, and frankincense. I'm telling you, stock up on the jasmine or something. Wherever I land, I need to be landing somewhere where I can grow jasmine. I want fields of it. A good binaural beat or thing to plug into is 341.3 hertz. I like that number, 341.3. Anyway, and the vibration that you can make to help balance your heart chakra and expand it and let it glow is yum. Yes, technically I know it's spelled Y-A-M. However, English, whatever, it's a sound, it's a vibration. So I like the fact that it's your heart chakra. So I say yum, Y-U-M, yum, as in yummy, as in food. Isn't that awesome? I think that's cool. Anyway, okay. So the color green is the color of balance, tranquility, calm. This is the color we most find in nature, and it has a soothing power over us. It's really interesting. So, real quick, I wanted to touch on the fact that Thursday is Jupiter Day, and do remember that we are in the middle of a Jupiter retrograde, and I do believe I have redone my calendar as I'm getting ready to move us into the new habitat. But I have some facts about Jupiter written down here. And so it's interesting. Let me look. Jupiter retrograde sprinkles blessings. May 14th is when it started. And it goes through September 12th, you guys. That's freaking awesome. All right. We do have a full moon in Sagittarius coming up. June 5th. June 7th through 13th. Some kind of a big shift and success. June 17th through July 12th. I honestly think my dates for the Mercury retrograde are wrong. Anyway, okay, so anyway, good things are coming in right now. And I just like the fact that it's like gaining momentum and it goes through September 12th. That's very interesting. I don't know. This Jupiter retrograde is sensational. Little note about it. Jupiter asks us to take a break from restless expansiveness, reflection on our intellectual and spiritual growth instead. I really firmly believe this is happening very strongly everywhere. People are being called to stop. Like forced to stop. And people are freaking out, but it's such a gift. Yeah, this is going to last for 4 to 5 months as well. The Saturn aspect of things, just on a side note, it asks us to reflect on our boundaries, our limits, our responsibilities, especially with the world. So that's just a side note for somebody that might be going through something like that during this time period. Anyway, so I do also like the fact that, like, okay, hopefully you can see this, you guys. Like, see that RX? That means, okay, that's the retrograde, right? But doesn't that also resemble the thing that people use, the pharmacists and doctors use for the prescription? Heck yeah. I love that. That's beautiful. Because this Jupiter day retrograde is telling you no rush to your blessings. Your blessings are coming in. In order for them to come in, you need to stop rushing. You need to slow down. You need to stop thinking you have to go do something all the time. You don't need to always be accomplishing and conquering and doing. This universe is forcing so many people to just be. And I love it, because this is where we can begin raking in the blessings. Okay. Yeah, so I want you to know Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. Lucky Jupiter, so that's what I'm saying. So, like, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, but it is in retrograde. So it's telling you, okay, stop. Shh. Now we're going to reflect on all of the expansion that we have been doing. And we're going to prepare for the next expansion. Okay? But right now we're in retrograde. Shh. Just chill. So, Jupiter needs to be able to give you something. And so, during a retrograde, it's going to give you abundant blessings. It is lucky Jupiter. It is the energy of the day is overflowing with abundance and opportunity and great. It is a great day to showcase your gratitude. Expand your horizon, embark on a spiritual journey, and embrace gratitude. All right, let's hit on some heart chakra affirmations and get this party started, okay? Let's do a 4-7-8 deep breath. In for 4. Hold it for 7. And exhale for 8. Releasing what no longer serves you. I love myself. I am a being of compassion. I share this love to everyone. I live in balance with grace and gratitude. I release all fears, concerns, and worries about giving and receiving love. I know forgiveness for myself and others. I am kind to myself. I allow love to fill me up and guide all my actions. I love myself and others fearlessly. That's beautiful. All right, kids. So, I think that was enough information for one day. That way, let's see what we got this way now. Oh, it's been a couple days since I've talked to my cards. They've been taking a rest as well, maybe re-energizing themselves. I wonder how you guys have been. I did begin a light language message yesterday, I think it was actually. It was amazing. And I'm telling you right now, trusting in what you wish for, like when you just you put it in the air, it's there, you guys. It's there. Your angels, your guides, your spirits, it sees you, it hears you. It's creating. The energy field exists in this world, okay? So all you have to do is expect it. Like, get excited about having it. I really like the what do you call, I don't know. Somebody gave this little representation thing. I forget what the word for that is called right now. Apparently I can't speak today. I can't wait for tomorrow. That's throat chakra day. Thank goodness. I'm going to take a sip of tea though. It's like being pregnant when you've been trying to get pregnant. And, you go, if you want to be pregnant, let's just say. So, when you are pregnant, although you don't, and you've been trying, you really want a baby, basically. And then suddenly you're pregnant. Now, you don't suddenly have that baby in your hands, but you are ecstatic nonetheless. You live and breathe all of a sudden for that baby already. You're shopping for clothes for this baby already. You're picking up paint for the bedroom, all of it. You're planning celebrations and parties, and that baby isn't even in your arms yet because you know that feeling. Oh, you can't wait. That's exactly how I want it to be for you, for everything. Everything you want. Yep. That's how it works, kids. It's amazing. That beautiful, beautiful feeling. And just think of how perfect it would be tailored to your dreams. In no way, shape, or form would you ever have to settle ever again. Amazing. Okay, I feel like we are being called to, that's awesome. Put these two together, but I just wanted you to peek at, yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right, then. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, fairies. What is the message you have for us
Whoa, this is not happening. You got too excited. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we take them? Oh my gosh. Let's do this. All right. Nelly. All right. Here we go. Oh my. Everything is fine. The sun is rising. You're going to be just fine. It's all done. It's all over. Whatever you've been through, it's all of it. You've gathered all the knowledge. Swords are your mind, your intellect, your insight, your thought. They are also the sign of air. But I love the fact that it's everything. Okay, oh yeah, it's not even the Ten of Swords. Oh, sorry. In my deck, this is also the Ten of Swords. I don't know why she chose to do this, but I find that very interesting in the sense that it doesn't even allow you to consider the fact that you are like being stabbed to death or hurt. It's not the Ten of Swords. It's everything is fine. This is my acupuncture card. That's what I'll do. Yeah. This can be the acupuncture card. The Ten of Swords can be whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, like the fact that you took what was to cause you pain and you are using it to help you heal, to gather your strength, and you're already being extremely resourceful in your healing process. You're not just laying around being lazy. You are using this time to heal. You're just simply resting after a long ass battle. Like, dude, you've been through a lot. But ta-da, 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh. You are coming out with an extremely beautiful and stable foundation. Seriously. You've gone within to your passions. Definitely. Oh, and that darkness is like of the past. The red in the pink sky is the new dawn rising. And you see too, I want to make sure you see how the rushing waters and the overwhelming, painful, emotional waters that used to overwhelm you have dried up, okay? Literally. Like, it's all going to be okay now. For real. Literally, beautiful. 4 of Wands. Wands are fire and passion. You have, this because they're holding their flowers as well as they are used in all 4 of that. Like, you're leaving what's behind and the work you've done to build this new abundant future for yourself. It's extremely rewarding, and you definitely have somebody by your side. 6 of Pentacles, and I'm telling you, these cards fell all over the place. There was no rhyme or reason, so I picked them up, and these are just the order that I am putting them in, just randomly, okay? All right. Oh my gosh, crap. I'm so sorry. Let's do this. There we go. No problem. It's all right. Okay. You have become the giver now. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. Pentacles are of this earth. They are money, definitely. I also like to say they are whatever your treasure is. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do like the color of her glasses. Lots of clarity. We have clarity around the this in her sweater here. It's interesting though that it's not solid, that color, and interesting in thought here, and the gift of insight here possibly.
abundance, love in all both of those. Huge, huge. I love it. Even though it's not cups, I don't know, I just feel a sense of abundance and love, don't you? Man, those are gorgeous. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, you got someone with you. You have your soulmate, your twin flame, the love that heals. And it, yeah, like, no, you definitely have somebody. I'm sorry. Like, I wanted to say going within, but like, you have, this is the love within and of others. I mean, you can't find this kind of love without having this kind of love within yourself to begin with. So,
take that as it resonates. I just, and that's our first major arcana. So this is, yes, this is your major life event, that the Archangel Raphael is giving you this healing gift of ultimate love, that has gone through the test of times. It's gone through some rocky hardships. It may be coming together again after a long rocky road, but you have a extremely expansive future ahead of you, and I almost feel like part of your future has to do with resolving past life things. This town that they're actually facing, that they're actually walking into, that's definitely not a town, that's like a bustling, to me it looks like a huge Egyptian city, like far off into, instead of this being a mountain, it's almost like a pathway leading into it. But it's interesting that in the end that the pathway leads into the sky, the galaxies. This is a love that, yeah, like lifetimes, multiple lifetimes and beyond. Like this you guys got a potent connection. And even here on earth, your energies balance each other out immensely. Your elements that you are like even physically created, the way that the two of you are, like down to your human selves, the way your DNA is created. Wow, I am gonna cry. Holy shit, this is overwhelming. Literally, your DNA was created to be with each other. Wow. That's really strong. Holy shit. All right. I believe that is the number 6 as well. This is the number 6 as well. Interesting.
all right. Oh my gosh. The magician. We did it. We did it. You manifested this. You manifested this beautiful, beautiful life. I am so proud of you. Like, this is going to infinitely grow. Seriously, whatever small beginning you have started after going through some shit, people are going to come to join you, to help make your world beautiful, to join in on your idea. And although, like, it's just such, I just have this vision that you have wanted to always be this person in the polka dot, but you've always maybe been that person on the ground. And it's not in a bad way at all, the person on the ground, not at all. It's basically like you've been building up your pentacle receptiveness in this receiving mode that you've been forced into. And you will understand what I mean if you've been through that. So now, as you pull yourself together, and the way that Spirit has been so proud of you and knew you could do all along, knew you had all the tools within you, that you didn't just even like, you've narrowed it down, you've focused, you've got the tools that you want and you need to fill all of your life goals and passions. And you are infinitely powerful. Again, like this love that you, and it's funny that I mentioned that you cannot achieve this love with another person without finding it within yourself first. And that is truly what you did. So that's that infinite sign above her head, is that beautiful garden of love that you have cultivated within yourself, has given you the power to draw in that love of a lifetime, like not of this lifetime, of all of your lifetimes. Like bam, you guys can come together and you start. Let's see a little bit more about this, shall we? Shall we pull a couple more cards? We don't got much time though. All right, let's just a couple more. We're looking for, a final message of hope. Nope. A final message of knowing concerning the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, please. Oh my gosh. The Star. Oh my God. The Three of Cups. Look at the tents. The bird is in flight in this deck. I love that. Not in the tree. In the Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow. Like, talk about taking back your power. Eh? Yeah. So I think we've kind of like gotten our message. Literally. Wow. All right, I'm going to read the Ace of Swords. A rush of clarity and inspiration comes with the beginning of this journey. You may feel as though your thoughts are racing constantly, the wheels are turning, and you've reached a revelation. This is just the beginning of a difficult path, though. You'll need all your wits and reason about you to see it through. That's interesting that that's our swords energy. Let's read the Three of Cups now. Time to raise those cups high and cheer, because there's a celebration in order. You're surrounded by friends that love you, and you love them. So now's the time to show it. Either you or a close friend has possibly achieved something incredible, or maybe you're just really recognizing how much they mean to you. Either way, it's time to party. Same thing with that Four of Wands vibe. Heck yes. It's like you setting up the party, is it not? I do know a lot of people are having graduation parties. So I want you to know that if you are, this is definitely happening within this. This is your Jupiter retrograde, basically. So I strongly feel it happening in June, but it could happen sometime between now and September, if it hasn't happened already. I know that seems so vague, but you'll understand if you understand, right? Oh, I'm just kind of gaining perspective of what it would be like before learning tarot, before my awakening process, my journey, what that sounds like to basically a muggle,
it's also generalized, but it makes sense once you're in you're in the vortex. It makes sense. All right, here we go, guys, finishing off with the star. Darkness has turned into light. The star is peaceful and content in her nudity. She has been born anew and became stronger from her trials. She is free and unburdened, not trying to balance or control anything, but is happily pouring her cups full of life, energy, and love out into the world. The abyss, symbol of creativity and inspiration, lies high in the sky above her as the star shines brightly for her. Despair has turned to hope. Your wounds are healing. Your scars are fading, so bask in the time of peace and serenity. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Let yourself be free and accept these calm moments. The earth and everyone around you will rejuvenate you, comfort you, and fill you with joy. You are a shining beacon of possibility, so dream big and wish upon that shooting star. Heck yeah. Like this could also be you receiving gifts hugely. I should have said that. I'm so sorry I didn't mention that sooner. This is the gift of love. This is you also receiving gifts. I do definitely receive that. You're receiving your gifts here. You're receiving your gifts in love. You're receiving your gifts and your passions coming to fruition. You are getting your wish upon a star. You have this is your absolute clarity of a new beginning. Huge. This is solid stuff, you guys. Holy cannoli. I couldn't be happier for you. Look what's on the bottom. I'm so happy for you. Your cup overflows with love. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Thank you for being so connected to me. And you, yes, you. I was speaking for you, to be honest. I just realized how it sounded. Okay, we are on page 43. This is why Jesus tells the man that if he sells his possessions, he will have rewards in heaven. Rewards are a dynamic rather than a static reality. Many people think of heaven and they picture mansions, a word nowhere in the Bible's description of heaven. Ferraris and literal streets of gold, as if the best God can come up with is Beverly Hills in the sky. Tax-free, of course, and without the smog. But those are static images, fixed, flat, unchanging. A car is a car is a car, same with a mansion. They are the same day after day after day, give or take a bit of wear and tear. There's even a phrase about doing a good deed. People will say it earns you another star in your crown. By the way, when the writer John in the book of Revelation gets a current glimpse of the heavens, one detail he mentions about crowns is that people are taking them off. Apparently, in the unvarnished presence of the divine, a lot of things that we consider significant turn out to be much like wearing a crown. Quite absurd. But a crown, much like a mansion or a car, is a possession. There's nothing wrong with possessions. It's just that they have a value to us only when we use them, engage them, and enjoy them. They're nouns that mean something only in conjunction with verbs. That's why wealth is so dangerous. If you're not careful, you can easily end up with a garage full of nouns. In the Genesis poem that begins the Bible, life is a pulsing, progressing, evolving, dynamic reality in which tomorrow will not be a repeat of today, because things are, at the most fundamental level of existence, going somewhere. When Jesus tells the man that there are rewards for him, he is promising the man that receiving the peace of God now, finding gratitude for what he does have, and sharing it with those who need it, will create in him
all the more capacity for joy in the world to come. Hold on, need a drink. How we think about heaven then directly affects how we understand what we do with our days and energies now in this age. Jesus teaches us how to live now in such a way that what we create, who we give our efforts to, and how we spend our time will all endure in the new world. Taking heaven seriously, then, means taking suffering seriously now. Not because we've bought into the myth that we can create a utopia given enough time, technology, and good voting choices, but because we have great confidence that God has not abandoned human history and is actively at work within it, taking it somewhere. Around 1 billion people in the world today do not have an access to clean water. People will have access to clean water in the age to come. And so working for clean water access for all that's participating now in the life of the age to come. That's what happens when the future is dragged into the present. It often appears that those who talk about going to heaven when you die talk the least about bringing heaven to earth right now. As Jesus taught us to pray, "Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." At the same time, it often appears that those who talk the most about relieving suffering now talk the least about heaven when we die. Jesus teaches us to pursue the life of heaven now and also then, anticipating the day when earth and heaven are one. Honest business, redemptive art, honorable law, sustainable living, medicine, education, making a home, tending a garden, they're all sacred tasks to be done in partnership with God now, because they will all go on in the age to come in heaven on earth. We are going to leave it off there for the day. Okie dokie, my loves. Again, it's been an honor spending this space and time with you. Thank you so much. I'm super excited about these abundant blessings of love you are about to receive. Holy cannoli, honey. You've hit the jackpot. You found it. I'm so happy for you. Leave me some comments or to let me know, how things are going and what this is that has happened for you, all right? Be blessed, my loves. Use compassion in all of your communication and watch joy flood your life.